Hey guys, this is the hike to Potato Chip Rock, aka Mt Woodson. It's about 8 miles, but it's pretty easy and well marked, so it's a great beginner's hike. And of course, at the top you have the iconic photo opportunity of Potato Chip Rock, where you can stand out on there and it looks like you're standing out over oblivion. If you want to do the hike, go to HikingGuy.com. I have maps and directions and parking info and all that fun stuff. And otherwise, just keep watching. I'll show you the turn-by-turn directions. So here we go. So to start the hike, you're going to go to the end of the parking lot. You're going to see this bathroom structure on the right here. It's a great place to fill your bottles and go to the bathroom before you start the hike. But just continue hiking past that and then cut across the grass. The actual trailhead is behind the bathroom, but I like to go this way because you can stop at the bathroom. Now this is at Lake Poway Park. There's an admission fee some days, usually weekends, and weekdays are free. And there are a few ways to hike to Potato Chip Rock. This is like the quintessential hike to the Potato Chip Rock. There's another way from Route 67 up Mt Woodson Road, which is not as pretty, but is free, so you do have that option. Once you pass the bathrooms, you're going to be on the trail. You're going to avoid the trail to the left here and keep hiking around the Lake Poway Trail. Now, Lake Poway is one of my favorite parts of this hike. It's very beautiful. Here's a first little junction. Interrupt that thought. You're just going to bear left here. And you're going to see the lake over there, which is actually a man-made lake from 1972. There you go. Some nice views of the lake. And you're going to hike on the loop trail that goes around Lake Poway Trail until we get to Mt Woodson Trail. Now at this point, you're going to have some porta potties here, a trash can, and a cutoff down to the lake. You're just going to continue hiking along the loop trail here. There's a small little trail that cuts off to the right. You're going to avoid that and just, again, keep hiking on the loop trail until you get to the Mt Woodson Trail, which I'll show you in a second. Here it is. So at the big trail junction, you're going to see signs for Mt Woodson Trail, and there's going to be warnings to make sure you have water and all that fun stuff. You're going to make the right here and then start heading uphill. And this is the section where there's the most climbing. If you take your time, it's not too bad. You can always stop and look back at the lake, which is a nice way to catch your breath. And continue heading up here. There's a cut off to the right there. You're going to continue on to the left and just stay on the Mt Woodson Trail, which you're going to take all the way up to tongue-tied to Potato Chip Rock. At this point, there's a little unofficial cutoff to the left. Stay to the right here. And if you stay to the right on the wider trail, you're going to get a nice payoff. There's a little area with some benches and some nice views where you can stop, catch your breath, have a snack, and take in the views. And when you're done here, you're just going to continue on the trail. And at this junction, which is the Warren Canyon Junction, you're going to head to the left on the Mt Woodson Trail. This is one of my favorite parts of the trail because there's a lot of really cool rock sculptures here. And you can make names up. You know, you have Potato Chip Rock. You can call this whatever, Hamburger Rock, Pretzel Rock, whatever you want to do. But the trail is fun here. There's some switchbacks and little stairways and some great views as well down to the lake and into the mountains. And once you get through this section, you're going to come up to the ridge. And at this point, most of the tough climbing will be done. When you come to the ridge, there's a little unofficial trail to the left here. You're going to stay to the right on the official Mt Woodson Trail. And there's another trail junction to the left, which will bring you down towards the golf course. Here, you're on Mt Woodson, and you'll see a trail marker for that. And once you go up here, you're going to get awesome views to the east and west as you hike up along the ridgeline. And again, it's not nearly as steep as the last section was, so the tough part is behind you at this point. Eventually you're going to come to a left-hand turnoff for the Fry-Koegel Trail. You're going to continue to the right. If you did go to the left, you would go down the Route 67 and the golf course, which is a free way to hike up here if you want to save the admission. But I recommend this way. If you stay on Mount Woodson, you're going to kind of get a switch back and you're going to see the lake in the distance. There's some really beautiful views before you get to Potato Chip Rock. At some point, you're going to see the radio towers in the distance. That's where Potato Chip Rock is. That's Mount Woodson, and that's where you're going. That's where the crowds will be. And you'll know you're there because you will see a line of people probably to get onto Potato Chip Rock. Now, when you come here, come with 2 people, so one person can take the picture and one person can pose. Take your pictures, then continue straight up, and there's going to be a little cutoff here, and you'll see it gets paved here where it meets the trail, meets the road. But you're going to make the right, and then you'll come up to the actual summit of Mount Woodson where the towers are, and you can check out the views here as well. Not super pretty, but you know, you've come this far, so you might as well take it to the summit. And you'll see a lot more people here than you saw on the trail because there are people coming up from the freeway on Route 67. All right, so timing is everything on this hike. I'm descending now. It's about 9:30, and I'm passing dozens and dozens of people going up there. It is a Saturday, so there's more people now, but it's not fun when there's a ton of people. Like, I've walked through clouds of weed smoke, you know, people with Bluetooth speakers blaring top 40. If you want to do this, do yourself a favor. Get up before dawn. Get here at like dusk before the sun's up and do this. It will be beautiful. It will be pristine. But if you wait till like 8 or 9 o'clock, you're going to walk behind crowds and crowds of people, and it's not as fun. And there's all kinds of people here. People are so unprepared. Definitely do your homework. I just saw 3 older ladies in velour sweatsuits with no water and flip-flops. So you'll see all kinds of things out here. But anyway, go as early as you possibly can. It's such a nicer hike if you do. Hey guys, can you do me a favor? If you found this video helpful and you're on YouTube, can you just click the little thumbs up button down below, and that will help other hikers find this post and video and do the hike safely. So that's a cool thing. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below there. And remember, go to HikingGuy.com for all the maps and parking lot info. And yeah, have fun.